Okay, y'all, so this is our last raised bed before we do our raised bed garden tour part one. So be sure you hit that subscribe button. It's a lot of things that I have to try to fit in this bed, so we'll see. But this is what I wanted to tell you. So we just harvested. These are some petite French carrots that it's a local greenhouse in Jackson, Georgia, that I just happened to see some seeds, and so we picked those up. And then I harvested the rest of the kale right here. I was laughing. This is what I wanted to show y'all, because if you know anything about me, one of the things, like when you garden, it's always going to be something that you don't necessarily like to do, but it has to be done. And for me, I must say that it's like weeding, although I don't like to call them weeds, or I'll just say removing plants that I don't want in that area. And I don't like to thin. So I remember very vividly, because these are the fall planted carrots. I'll probably plant some full size carrots um, in the next day or two in another place. But it was, I remember planting these carrots. And when they sprouted up, I was like, oh my gosh, I got to thin. And I started out good, but then I started getting like lazy and fast. And so I put this was the area where I didn't thin like I should. So I just wanted to show y'all, like, if you don't thin like you should, you don't get like big carrots. Another thing I don't like, I mean, while we're on the subject, is like I'm going to stand out here with the hose and my vegetable scrubber. So I'm gonna have to scrub all of these and get them cleaned. But I do save my carrot tops and I dehydrate those. And so sometimes in different soups or stews or other things like that, I will put like some dehydrated carrot tops in there. But I like this. I like this variety. I can't think of the name exactly. I just remember reading they were like a French petite carrot. So I knew that they weren't going to get very big. And to be honest, what I will probably do as I'm working on my soil in ground, I'll plant some of these in ground because the soil is starting to get nice. And then like some of the longer carrots we'll still put in the raised beds, because you definitely have to have loose soil to grow carrots, because you're growing them for the roots and it grows down. But I just wanted to show y'all my harvest before we get ready to plant this last raised bed. And so just stick with me. We're almost done, and I'll show y'all the raised bed garden tour for our early spring.